Okay. Good morning, good morning. LMA, get out of there. Get out of there. Recently, we purchased a PP1 SKITCH. SKITCH Brother. And I have truly did a lot of research on this machine. It is an embroidery machine, and it's new from Brother. LMA, you can have it. And this is the box. I originally saw it at Joann Fabrics, and my husband loves to sew. He was one of the children, very lucky when he was a child. His grandparents, his grandmothers, truly set him on their laps, and they sew together. So he's really a good sewer. And he has been wanting an embroidery machine for quite a while. So we found this one. I seen it at Joann Fabrics. I came home and da-da-da. So we ended up going to Amazon and we purchased it. It's $499. And for an embroidery machine, I think it, compared to the other pricing, this is good. So, we unboxed it. I've never embroidered anything in my life. I'm not a sewing machine person. I didn't sit on my grandparents' lap and do sewing. I can't even sew a straight line. Here's our sewing machine. My husband will use it when he wants to. So, with that being said, we literally unboxed this thing, and the instructions are somewhat good. My husband is he's a maintenance person, so his thing is figuring things out. And but I'm a computer person. I like apps. I love apps. I use iPad all the time. I use Apple products. Do I wish we would have invested in some Apple stock? Sure. Because, man, everything we got is Apple. Apple, Apple, Apple. So we download the app first. And for me, I love it. I love the app telling the machine what to do. I don't know anything about any other way. So this, for us, is really good. If you've been doing this forever, I guess the machines that you use, you actually use the machine to tell it what to do. I don't know anything about it. But I do know this. For someone who doesn't sew well, and someone who can't even sew a straight line, this machine, some of the reviews I've seen online say an epic fail. It's not an epic fail, not at all. 4x4 hoop, but the inside is what you go by. And I think it's 3.9, 3.8, your space in between here. It's not 4.0. So you go to the app and you create an account. And for today, we're learning anyway. So I don't want to pay the $12.99 or whatever it is. It does have only 1 month subscription to try it, but we don't need that yet. So I go to the free. And so, granted, I don't know a good one from a bad one. I really don't. To me, they are what they are. Embroidering is something I never knew anything about, so I don't think it's the app. These things are so bad, but there has been reviews online that says, oh, they're horrible. Well, I don't know why, because if you're a beginner and you've never embroidered before, it's not so bad. So what I did was, what did I do with it? I practiced I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, I practiced a couple of times. So, what I'm going to do here shortly is turn the machine on and make a simple project. It's all about threading and, it's all about threading, like a sewing machine. You have an app that does the work for you. You have the machine that does the sewing for you. So I don't, like I said, we're somebody who just purchased a $499 machine. And for us, it works well. You have to follow the instructions. My husband's good at reading a book and following the instructions. He's really good about teaching me. So this worked out. I'm good about teaching him about the app. He's good about teaching me everything there is to be about this machine. Of course, it's turned off. Never put your finger up here like I did. Don't do that. The machine doesn't stop because it says, hey, your finger's there. But all in all, I'm going to show you what works. I see all these videos that show don't work. Let's show you what does work. And if you have a teenage daughter or an adult, not an adult, I don't think, maybe about 13 is the youngest, they're computer savvy. It's definitely, what did I just do with that thing? It must have fell. Gosh darn. But anyway, I made one. I cut it out, and I like it. I'm going to make it again with different colors. Probably going to make a different one. So, with that being said, we are doing 2 thumbs up for this machine. Because I called Brother. We had some issues. Not a great lot of help. But if your husband is a maintenance person, you got it. If not, then we're going to rely on each other. Brother is a very big company. I get that. And but this is a good machine, folks. So we're going to start with that. 2 thumbs up. Okay, part 2. Part 2. We're going to turn the machine on. I'm going to open the app. You create an account like you would any other app. I use the iPad. I love it. I love it because I can see what I'm doing. You can use your phone. You absolutely can use your phone. You can use your Android, however you say that word. That phone, or you can use the Apple. Of course, we use Apple. Apple. All right. So, I'm at my iPad. I'm going to close it. And, right here. Click on it. Once you create your username and your password, it automatically comes up. So, right here is your machine. And I'm going to turn on the Brother machine. In the back, on the left side, looking out the window, is the on and off button. I'm not going to go through all the pairing because that's not what I want to do. But it's very simple. This is the accept button that tells the machine, hey, I'm getting ready to do something. And this is what I want to do. So when the green button's on, well, I got to put the hoop in. All right. So I'm going to go over here to the app, and I'm going to pick out my free, because we're just learning. And free is learning. This is what I made yesterday. It turned out good. It's somewhere around here. It fell on the floor, I guess. I don't know. So we're going to do, actually like the animals. But I want to do something really simple. Because when you're learning, simple is better. So I'm just strolling down here. And actually, they have a lot of free, for me, it appears. And I'm just looking for 1 to 2 colors, not 3 or 4. Because you do have to change the thread with different colors. But that becomes second nature after you learn how to thread. It took my husband to help me to learn how to thread it. So I'm looking for something I would like to put on my jacket someday. So right now I'm just looking for something pretty simple. I like the apple, but and the thing is, you can use any colors you want with these. It tells you what the number colors are on your thread. Like this is number 19, and it's brother thread. So each one of these will tell you. So basically, I'm just looking for something, something fairly simple. Okay, I'm a pet mom. So you hit that. 2 colors. It tells me the color threads. I'm going to hit create. Use cellular data or whatever it's saying. Here it is. I don't want to resize it because I want the 4x4, but you can resize it. You can go there and look for some more. You can add name, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to move my name down to underneath here. And I'm going to move it. I don't want to move it that much. I want to change the font. And I'm going to use that font. I like that one. Okay. So I'm done there. I want to resize it to make it, and you hit the plus sign up here. 4x4 hoop, because that's what we have, is 4x4 hoop. Love it. Done. I want to make the name a little bigger. So I think we go to font. Oh, font size. And we can increase it. There we go. Just like any other app. I mean, it's really cool. Okay. And then I can actually change the thread color. There we go. I think I'm going to make it, blue is my favorite color, so we're going to make it blue. Blue and green. Okay, so I'm done. So I hit OK. And from here, whoop, I don't want to do that. I want to, done. Do you want to save it? Okay, I don't want to save it. So, what I'm going to do now is just, first of all, you have to pick out your machine. Make sure your machine is picked out. Mine is done. I'm going to transfer it. Prepare the bobbin. We don't need all that because we have that. So I'm just going to hit done. Now, this is where it gets fun. It wants to do a trial run. So, for somebody who never used anything like this, yesterday I accidentally used 2 of these. You don't need, this is the tearaway, the white. I like it. It works. The hoop is magnetic. And one thing I did not know, this has to be facing me looking up. This is your registration marks. Okay? You have some of this stuff. Of course, you know, I don't know anything about this stuff, so, but I do know you shake it. Sorry, shaking the camera up. And you spray this. There we go. It doesn't actually glue the fabric to it, but it helps the fabric stay put. Never heard of this stuff before because, as I say, we are brand new to this, literally. So I'm going to put this down. Yesterday I sprayed all of my hands. I had my hands all sticky. I'm going to put this down. And I want it to be as big as it will be, so I didn't resize anything. They say it's best if you don't resize the whatever you choose here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a piece of piece of fabric, and we bought just some fabric, just to learn. You have to be able to learn. So what I'm going to do is cut this to fit the 4x4. And you want this to be like a drum. That's what the people say. You want it to be like a drum when you put this together. Okay. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay. So I'm going to lay this on here. There we go. Okay. There. Probably need my, what do you call it? My Cricut stuff. I'm a Cricut person, not a, what I'm doing is making sure this is flat. Making sure, I probably should iron the material first, but I'm not. So, from here, we put it back on here. Then we take our magnetic hoop right here, make sure it's facing the correct way, and snap it in place. And I see a little thing there. You can pull it a little bit. There. So, I'm going to stop here, and then we'll do the next step. So, we are ready for part 3. I've already got bobbin thread in here, and I've got it threaded. I'm going to show you how easy it is to work the app with the machine. Okay, that's snapped in. There's a little lever over here, and that brings it out. And you don't have to force anything. Nothing needs to be forced. So I take this out, and I just put it right here. Line it up. Okay, so there, you heard it click. So now we know it's okay. So now we're going to do a trial run. See that blinking button? Boom. See how it goes? Boom. It's just making sure I have plenty of room for this particular thing. So I hit OK. So there's my 3 colors. And I'm starting out with the darkest color because I didn't want to change it just yet. It tells me, this is what I love about this. It tells me how many minutes the stitch. You can go to different colors. You can change all this. And we will do that another time. So I'm going to say, okay, so this machine right here, this button's going, push it. I know. This is how easy it is, guys. And it truly works. If you do it step by step, it works. I was messing with the tension quite a bit because the bobbin thread was coming to the top. It was awful. But how we fixed that, as somebody that doesn't know, we put the bobbin thread the same color as the top thread. So that way you don't have 2 different colors. One lady I watched, she uses always white on the bottom to make sure the bottom thread's not coming up to the top. But for a beginner, all you do is match your colors. If it's blue on the back, on top, put blue on the bottom, and it works well. But as you can see, and that's without moving any of the tension. And most of the videos I did see, they didn't have to adjust the attention. So, I can see a little bit of the fabric, but for me, that's okay. So that's okay. Now, when we go to, this is what's really nice. It cuts the thread in between the letters. I know. A lot of the machines don't do that. I don't know anything about that, but they do not. So, for me, I love this. And you can stop this machine anytime. See, if I want to stop it, I can pull that out. I just hit this button. Yeah, I can stop and start it anytime, which makes it really, really nice. Because for somebody who doesn't know about an embroidery machine, this is not even the beginner 101. This is the newbie. The newbie. Never did embroidering before. $499. I'm telling you, this machine is worth it. My husband and I both agree. It's definitely worth it. Because if you look at some of the prices of the other machines, and it has that free arm. It has the free arm. There's something about that people are talking about. I guess people pay a lot of money to get an arm like this. So we are going to just let this do its thing. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. You just sit back and watch it. It's instant gratification. The machine is not that loud, no more than a sewing machine. The size is perfect for us. If you're looking for something to learn on, something to do just little things, perfect. You can manipulate the software, which I don't understand why. Well, what it is, these people who have had embroidery machines forever, and they know embroidery. There it goes. It's going to cut it again. Yep, there we go. So with that being said, for a newbie, $499 plus a few investments in some war thread, some of the backing, some of that spray stuff. Yeah, I love it. So anyway, we're going to finish the pet, and then I'm going to turn it off and wait till it's time to change the thread, and then we will put we'll do the next part, the thread together. All right. Okay, so now I'm ready to switch the thread. That's what I found. Ella Mae's trying to help me. That's our cat. I put it Mod Podge on it last night just to, it's the first one I ever made, so I think it turned out good. Alright, so now it's stopped and it's saying, hey, you gotta change the thread. Okay, we're gonna do that. Hopefully Ella Mae will move. What we have found, I don't know why, but I did invest in one of these things. So, because I did have some issues. I didn't understand them, but I had some. The thread kept breaking. So there it is. All right. What I learned is you got to put this in a mode. 1, 2, 3. You want that. That locks it. This goes. So now this thing you want down right here. So I'm going to put it up because I'm not ready there. What I'm going to do is cut the thread, because apparently you never back out the thread. It does something to the machine. Not this one, but people who embroider. And you grab it and you pull out your piece of thread. That's a lot of thread, but that's okay. Then I take this out up there. So I am going to switch up my thread color. Now it gives you on the app, it says the Brother 534. I'm going to look and see if I have that, but if I don't, that's okay. Definitely got to invest in some threads and some of these things. So we got to get some ordered. But again, we're beyond. We are before the beginner. That's what we are. We are not people who have ever embroidered anything in our life. We've never owned an embroidery machine. We've never did this. So for us, we are learning from something we've never done before. So if you've done embroidering, I don't know. Apparently it's not so good, but I'm going to tell you, it's good for us. So I'm going to take this out. because I need to get to the bobbin. And believe it or not, you can do that. There it is. And here's the back. It actually looks awesome. Take a little pair of scissors and clean it up. Yeah, you can clean it up. I cleaned up the other one. I need a smaller pair of scissors. I've got again, it's an investment. So, but clean it up before the next round. Make it a little easier. I need smaller scissors, so I don't know. But I looked at yesterday, trying to get some, but I didn't see any. I know we've got some somewhere because my husband likes to sew. So I'm not a sewer, but I do like this. So anyway, we'll clean that up. So I wonder where they would be at. We have all this sewing stuff from Rob's mother. She sewed. So I'm looking this and see if there's any little scissors. Pins, but no scissors. Okay, well, anyway, we'll find those later. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the bobbin out. I think this is up high enough to where you can see. Okay, so I'm going to take the bobbin out. And for me, to do something like this is just incredible because I'm not one to sew. There's our bobbin. Okay. And that goes with that thread. So what I'm trying to do at this point is keep my bobbin and my thread together. So what color do I want? I'm actually going to pick any color I want because I don't have all the colors. And blue and green. Because, oh yeah, it's a foot. Well, that should be brown. I think I'm going to look for a brown. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a brown. Because it's a paw. Here's a brown. Okay, so I'm going to use this color, 323, instead of the green, because I want it to be a pet's paw. So, okay, so these fairly easy to open. Fairly easy to open. And I'm shocked at how easy. Now, we have it in the lock position for a reason, so you can put your hands down there or whatever. You got to put this back. I don't know why, but you got to put that back when you do this to make the machine work. I don't know. So take this and find the end that I'm supposed to. I still haven't figured this out yet, though, how to really undo these. So I look through a magnifying glass, see if I can see. Okay. So, I don't know why there we go. Okay. So, there's only one way you can put this on. I think Rob used, oh well, we're going to do this. So, okay, I'm going to make sure this is on without the thread getting twisted. I hope you can see because I don't want to keep moving the camera because I don't want people. You got to go underneath this thing. Got to go there. Got to go here, underneath and above. And it tells you right here. Need the bobbin. Okay, let's get a bobbin. Okay, so here's your bobbin. And any of the brother bobbins, or I guess bobbins are all the same. You got to do this clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Give me that end piece. It actually goes somewhere. Then you push that back. Okay? Then you come down here and you accept. That puts that down. And you hold this, and that takes it out of the secure mode. Then you push this. Oops. And it starts your bobbin. It truly is this easy. I kid you not. It truly is. So it tells you on the app that the bobbin is winding. It's in. So yeah, it does. I'm dumbfounded. So I'm going to go ahead and close this because I know what it's doing. And it actually stops when it's full. You don't have to stop it. You don't have to stop it. And see, this right here, it's made a world of difference because it does, I don't know, it kept breaking. Oh, okay, so there you stop it. And we're going to cut the thread. Right here. Husband's like, cut it closest to, because you don't want to waste all that thread. So, okay. Bring that back out. Pick this up. Remove this, because we're going to thread that. Come up here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, and the way you load this, I never forget, like a pea. I forget why that's red. Embroidery, attach. Okay. So anyway, you have a pea here. Go down, you go behind this thing, you go up, around, under, and boom. That's it. Kid you not. That is it. Okay. So I don't know why that is like that. Maybe I put that back. Okay. I don't think that, no, that's not supposed to be like that. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead because I want that blinking. Okay, so now I'm going to, I got to thread it. Okay, so I'm going to thread it. A little still confusing, so I can't help that. Okay, so I'll go underneath here. Okay, go underneath here. It's like a sewing machine, I kid you not. Okay, gets a little tricky right here at the 6, but I can get it now. Up here, and then you cut it off. Okay, and you leave that alone. Then you got to put this thing down. Up. Nope, gotta take that out. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, so okay, there we go. You gotta hold that. That's the thing. Now I want to put the arm down. That arm needs to be down when you thread it. And it threads just that easy. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So it threads that easy. Then I'm going to put this back on. Yep, you just put it back on. And the arm can be wherever. It's gonna start. I'm gonna take it out. Okay, now see the green button? I'm gonna press it. And it's gonna go back. It's gonna start where it left off at. But now I see a piece of material that lady says to cut off so it doesn't get, one of the videos I watched, cut this off so it doesn't get tangled up in the rest of the print. There, that takes care of that. So I hit that again, and there we go. We're off and going. I didn't have to do, hold it, my thread's messed up. So I see that. My thread is messed up. So what I'm going to do, because I already see this before it's telling me my thread's messed up. So evidently, I didn't get number 6 in there the way I need it. Okay, so this is the last part of it. I got the bobbin changed. I got the top rethreaded. And now I'm just ready to do my name. Okay. So. For a beginner, this is actually a good machine. The app works fabulous, but again, I don't know anything else. So, with that being said, due to the fact we don't know anything else and how, I think down here, I think I probably could tighten up the stitching a little bit because I can see the fabric a little bit. But again, that's the learning curve. it's all about learning here. So, could it grow into something more? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do we like it? Yeah. 4x4, you gotta follow the steps. And if you're not computer savvy, I wish they had an app that you could just practice on, like a training app, to show you all the things that it can do. And they probably do somewhere. I couldn't find them. And I'm computer savvy. So with that being said, would we buy it again? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's something that I like. It's something my husband likes. And so our review is, if you are wanting to, if you're a beginner, never did anything like this before in your life, this is a machine to get. It's under $1,000, $499. If you're familiar with iPads, apps, it's going to be easy for you because you do all your adjustments in here. Go to your stitch. Well, you have to stop it. You go to your stitch and you can take it back. And you can do more than one of these because it asks you at the end of it, do you want to make another one? And you just say yes. So that is our opinion of this beautiful machine. I'm glad we got it. My husband's glad we got it. And yeah. And we didn't spend $5,000. Much better. I did register it, and I think I'm going to buy the extended warranty if I can, because I think that probably, we probably do want that. But I don't know. Coming from a Cricut person and doing everything there, this is a bonus. So, I don't personally think a 14 machine, needle, whatever, is anything I would be interested at this point. I really, really don't. Oh, okay. So it's telling me the project is done. So see, finish the pattern again, do it. I'm going to hit finish and we're done. The machine, we accept. That's all that is, accept. I'm going to take this out. The hoop, it's called a hoop. We know that now. And I'm telling you guys, not too bad. Not too bad. The back, not bad. So, our review is 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. So, I kid you not. A little investment, a little fun, little creativity. It does it for you. I love it. We love it. So, here's to all you out there. We'll be making more videos as we get to the beginner stage of this particular machine. Thanks. Please share. So, I'm going to just try this again. Here we go. There we go. There's numbers. Come right back out. Because I always do that. Okay, so there. Okay, I'm supposed to put that in, hold it, so I can put that machine down. So I'm up, and I come over, put that down, and I thread it. So I know that that is threaded completely now. So what I want to do, I'm going to go to the stitching. It's 4460. I'm going to come back. Go to the beginning. I'm going to start that over. I'm going to go to the beginning of that foot. And I'm going to hit done. I'm kind of going to come over here. 1, 2, 3. It's green. I'm going to hit that, and it's going to start over again. And again, I'm going to get that one little piece once I know that it's going a little better. Okay. So I'm going to pull this one little piece out. There we go. There we go. get that out of the way, and continue on. It really is just that simple. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, this has to be up here. I don't know why, but it does. That has to be on there, the way that's supposed to be. That might have had something to do with it. Beginner. We're beyond beginner. We're so beginner, we don't even know what beginner is. This is, I don't know. Okay, so there we go. Now it's doing exactly like it's supposed to. The material's not all threaded. So a lot of times you miss that number 6. Messes up the whole thing. You got to get that number 6 in there. I'm still not good at that. But the fact here on the app, you just go to the thread stick and just restart it where you want to. Because as you can see, I went back and started over, doing just fine. So, now this is the longest part so far. Hopefully it doesn't be too long and I can't upload it to YouTube. So we're going to let the foot, this is what's doing now, we're going to let the foot go. I'll come back.